kidding. I would rather work with 2 people. I've done it severally. The place I used to carry people to, and we're all doing things together. I've done assignments with 2 people, 3 people. I even see that it becomes faster. One of the things that people don't understand, you know that when we're talking leadership, everybody's saying the rest and lies on the leader. The rest and lies on the leader. I agree. But I want to tell you truthfully, my perspective of leadership is this. It rests and lies on the leader because God has committed the leader as his tool of raising people. And so because they are responsible to someone, they must, that is the commission that God has given them. They painstakingly take responsibility for those things, not because they can't do without you. Do we understand? Yes. It may be Herculean, it may be much and all of that, but I can do business summits without the number, and we've done it. In the last 3 years, I've removed people from business summits, move back. The people who said it's their money, they should have bought bus for me. I didn't even hear they said that before I removed some of them. Yeah. I just said, please, they've said, move them out. Let's move in people. And you know what? We keep moving in people, moving out people. You're not the only one that must serve. You're not the only one that must be blessed. And so if you see it as a place of blessing, you will not even want to leave. But if you don't also leave that level, look, there's one of us, she's a leader, who said to her assistant, I've been serving in this place for a while. I've been serving a while in this ministry now. But even this role, I've served in this place for a while. I should move up. I should be doing better than this now. I should be delivering better than this to this ministry. I'm telling you, I didn't even say it to her, but I'm telling you today, the regard I have for that person, I give her regard for. But my regard for her is on another level. Not necessarily because what she's saying about the ministry I run, but about who this person is. This person must be. Borrow me what? You look at yourself, where some people are feeling they are using them. You are saying, she didn't tell us this, whatever was not open then. She told her sister that she senses that at this level, with all I'm taking from this ministry, I should be giving more than where I am. And then told their sister that, get ready. Something must change in this unit because I'm stifling, it's as if I'm stifling you. If I don't move, where will you move to? She said so. I regard that leader. Why some people are feeling she's using us? She's using us. If you feel you step aside, I don't want to use you. Seriously, I don't want to use you. It's not my intention. So don't be used. Just move out. I agree with what she said. We have come to that level. So if it's what is not okay, you don't know what people now. I coordinated Winning Edge. What a wonderful thing to coordinate. I should hold on to it and not leave it again. Now, other people are coordinating it. They're still calling me to meeting. I used to handle the prayer. Now, is everybody's short? They will call all of us into this, and then they will assign the day, maybe I will lead the prayer, 30 minutes. And I will lead it with all my heart, full chest, not feeling, and I used to do this thing before, they take it away from me. And there's not constantly between myself and my bedroom. Never. When she called me to come and coordinate it, she tell me it was my lifetime. Now, they gave Sister Naomi an assignment. Funny enough, that day she just left my house. We were in the meeting. It's fine. She was in the meeting that evening. I was in the meeting too. And I didn't know that she was one of the people that mommy had in mind. Because later she sent a message to me the later. I said, "Man, I carry something. This is not deducing anything to myself. No. She left my house. I prayed for her that day. She entered the meeting. They called her. It was not planned. Mommy behaved like me. Or I behaved like mommy. That was enough. She did, when she said, I'm going to form a small team, that if you are going to, on the account of this, something, she didn't ask anything. So it must be something that she now said, oh, so who am I going to use? And God will just bring it. She just left my house that day. She left my house at about past 5. The meeting was 7 p.m. and they made her team lead for that team. I said, man, you know I don't know anything. I am under you. Teach me what to do. I've not even responded to her. Won't it be my joy to read? Won't she even excel? Because the person she defers to has been the coordinator. Pastor Shalom is the coordinator. As against beefing Pastor Shalom now, we are getting closer and closer by the day. And she's doing a fantastic job. And if you ask me, she's doing a fantastic job. So anyway, integrity is part of it. So we all know what this is. It's not that I want to begin to list it out my own, but you know what? Once you check any action you want to take and it does not align with this, there's error. So respect is a core value for us. That's why we began to emphasize the issue of, oh, sister, you heard all of that at AWR. Therefore, when there is no respect, you are already contravening this. And you can be called out. Love. And me, I want to be clear because I've seen confusion in many gatherings. In fact, that pastor is was saying exactly what I'm saying. That, okay, so they will now say, oh, they don't love, they don't love. They don't love. When the definition of love is not clear, we generalize it to mean servicing my ego, servicing what I want. It is not so. That's not love. That's not love. God says, love the Lord thy God, right? Commandment number 1. Commandment number 2. Please, that's the definition of love. Not more than yourself. Therefore, what I will not do to myself, I will do to you. That's what they call love. So, what I want other people to do to me, I do to them. That is love. Do I want to be told the truth? Yes. By all means. So, should I not tell other people the truth if I love them? I should. Submission. We submit. So please, it may not be sweet in my mouth, but it's sweet in my mouth. I take my place. I am without any intention of pride or arrogance. The organogram that she will share with us will explain the submission to us in clear terms. We do not have deputy chief servants in the ministry. When we will begin to have, I know we can't even have it warm. If there's anything like that in the ministry. But let me show you how it works. That the Ademoni has AGOs, countable number, has special AGOs, has something else again. Continental GOs. In all of those things, all of those roles, none, including Mommy Ademoni, has not had power that they are doing at all. So please, let's get it straight. Somebody said it was in, but there are no two captions. Yes, because if we don't, we will not rightly appropriate what she's coming to teach us. And this submission thing will be a problem. This is one of the reasons why women get into trouble. Because they call you his wife. The conference I went on Saturday, Pastor Victor Adeyemi was one the main minister, apart from the convention. When he finished this word of submission, was so awesome. And what people don't understand, I understand my revelation on submission and how it has worked for me. When you are able to master this, hey, my people, is the ultimate. You will turn that man to like remote. So you are here. Can't you hear any this one? You're not hearing now. I've blocked your ear. it will be like remote control. Because anyone you submit to, even without you asking, they want to do stuff for you. I was going to say it because that one of the ways is that love language thing. Number one, part of my husband's love language is service. This is his own expression of love, not what he's demanding. His expression of love is service. So he does not care when you send him, he does not care. And it's the expression of love to his wife. But so that service is a value for him. So he serves. He now carried it as that love language. You see that my life has done better. More than much. Therefore, now you are now submitting to somebody whose service is his core value. Abba. Wow, on another plane. So, the wisdom that God had given me, unknown to me, that He helped me to master submission with ease, I don't struggle for it, now made me to be a pampered wife. If I wake him up in the middle of the night, I say, I want water. What's wrong with it? You want to go again. What can lead to a slap for some people? Man, has always said that. Eh? Of course. Yeah. You dare not even wait there. How can you wait there? Wait, somebody is to be waiting. You say taboo. Like my brother, I can never listen to that. It is true. Now, why am I using husband and wife? What is what? Husband, let's get on with this. If husband, husband and wife is after God and you, that's the next situation. So if husband and wife can be like that, who else? Do you understand? So submission is key. Holiness. Please don't let's mess ourselves up and come to this exalted space. So we shouldn't be here. That's why there are some leaders, I'm looking for them. The Holy Spirit must open my eyes. He must open my eyes up to see them. We can't be at this level, be committing adultery. One of the things that happens, because the person, they said who you are associated with. If we are at this level, we're in the leadership, or even in the workforce, and we are doing that, we're desecrating the altar of this ministry. God forbid. And somebody will now be saying, prayers are not being answered. But your sin that is polluting all of us. And it's not only adultery that is not goodness. Whatever God does not want that we are doing, may He help us, all of us. Amen. Excellence. So, that issue of excellence, we cannot even talk about it. But you have heard it from all the people that came. Excellence is costly. Excellence is not costly. It's your perspective. Excellence is costly in the sense that when you don't do it, it costs you a lot. It shows. It messes you up. If when we wanted to give us an if yesterday, we carried the goal. That's what we prepared. He came. What we prepared was the goal to give him food. So when he finished, we carried this nylon, we give it to him. We read all his CV that he wrote out. He didn't wrote those things that come and post to us. That's who he is. You now carry that bowl. This nylon, you give him. Who are you embarrassing? She not doing it herself. But I'm glad to see he sent me a message. After he went, he first of all sent me one, oh, thank you, and all of that. Then he sent me a message, I love my kids. Thank you so very much. And that is the person who has seen all manner. He has seen Rolex. He didn't give Rolex. That is the reason why, in your own way, just create excellence. It may need to cost you some more, but what it will gain, what it will bring for you, money may not be able to buy it. It has opened doors for relationship. My daughter was trying to, I had cited mentors for her, and she had a bind to them, and we're trying to connect them. Even though I know some of this, I know this, there are two people, and I had mentioned this, no problem. They can say yes, but how many people are running after them that want them? There are a lot. And then I said, you know what, Bill? We're not just going to come out to connect them. We must show that you mean business. You are going to commit to it. So, how much do you have? We have for we have to. We're going to get it. You are going to brand it. And you're going to, when you are meeting them, you're going to be giving them these gifts. Because your gifts will make them for you. They didn't beg for it, they don't need it. It's not about the money. They've seen much more. These people can pay your school fees. God forbid I won't die. So they don't need your money. But girl, send it for me and for it. I said, what will you do? She said, I'm going to just go and get like a scarf or something. I said, it's fine. It's not about what it is. But then I said, let's do your scarf. So you buy this scarf. I'll buy you something. So we got this bottle and branded it in there. And created the same package. But she bought the scarf with her money. And she talked. She bought 3,000, 3,500 scarves. Those the shawls that we that was her own contribution. I created box, I put those things there. When she took it, the other person, what she said, Ma, oh, you mean that this is it? This is what I used to tell you. This, I'm not mentoring her now on the account of her mother. She's ready to be mentored. I didn't say anything. I was just like, do you understand what I mean? So, but if she took something in Nigeria, took sausage in Nigeria, they will still take it. The intention may be good, but man, that's a bit of chic excellence that was added to it. Just stands you out, and that's the way you be treated. So when you create excellence, man, it's not so much because of the person. It's for you. It's your brand. So in this ministry, we are excellent. If we're not going to, please don't do. But if we're going to do, we must do it excellent. I'm ready to cancel business summits. We're not going to do it excellent. Going forward. A few days ago, I told myself that any business summit that we cannot do excellent, that year, it's okay for us to do business summit. Nobody can arrest us. I'm telling you, all the ones we have done. I'm grateful to God that at least I have big testimony for business summits. Yes, yeah. So we are also at liberty. We're not in bondage in this ministry. Like we spoke about how we're so sure of what the word has said. Nobody should come with the concept of bondage, demonism, oh, we are oppressed. There's no oppression here. We are at liberty. We are set free already. That is why our prayers are not demon. We can cast demons out, but we don't give emphasis on those things. That's not our prayer style. I don't celebrate demons. I don't tolerate demons. In fact, I'm telling myself, I want a clean atmosphere now. All that you were saying yesterday, did you hear demon matter? When Pastor Solomon spoke, did you hear demon matter?
No time for
People's care. We must care for our people. Don't be a people hater, please. We must care for our people. That's why I was shocked when they put it in their feedback that they don't care for people here. I'm like, you are in error. Maybe the people were countered. Or maybe those who are taking things. I wanted to just share something from what you said last week. You said 1 year. This was talking about that you said it's people just 1 year. And he was saying to me that we focus on the enemy on the table they said to us. Exactly, but there's so much emphasis on the enemy, fighting the enemy, getting the food or dancing the enemy. That they set food for
and the food will not be cold.
Even chapter 4 of the believers of God. Yes. Yes. Do we understand? Yes. So we're not. Please care for the people. Genuinely care for people. No ulterior motive. There's nobody I pray for because of the money they will give. Nobody I have prayed for because of the money, the gift they will give me. Nobody I prayed for because I want you to like me. Don't like me. There are many I'm praying for who don't like me. It's okay. Because I am a servant. He said to Jeremiah, whoever I send you to, you go. Whether they recognize it or not. For as long as I send you, you do it. Whether they say thank you to you or not, you go. Whether they give you anything in return or not, you go. Abi? He said, whosoever. So, whatsoever assignment you are given, please show up and do your assignment. It's not about what did they say about it. Did anybody recognize me for it? Nobody even noticed that I was there. I don't care whether you noticed I was there. I don't care whether Mumfalani said, the Lord is your strength, man. Thank you, She still said it yesterday. I said, that's your brand. I knew it. I'm coming one day.
Mommy, you.
She says it, she doesn't say, I will still come out. It's her own way of expression. That's why I want to. But as in, you should have to say so because of that. That's not the reason why I went to her birthday. That's not the reason why I planned to for her. Just do your own because you are sent. Please have a sent mentality. Yes, your responsibility is not to any man, it's to the one who sent you. Yoruba people say, this assignment is not about the people that they are sent or what, it's about the one who sent you. If you say you love God or you regard God and you disobey his instructions, now, how do we marry it? I'm not saying we're all perfect, I'm not saying we all do it 100%, but why would I now be putting gege? I would like, what do they call gege? Measures, whatever. Right. So, okay, so God, if you provide this money for me, that's when I will pray for people to get people because I've been pastoring them now. See the card you use. That means you don't even want to have a car. Because there are people who are praying 24/7 on the mountain for people. They've never had any car before and they're doing wholeheartedly. I think we need to visit some of those places for us to understand what ministry and what calling is all about. These people don't even have the comfort that we have. And passion. This is passion. That cannot be shown. When you are passionate about something, it will show. And when you are dragging, it shows. I know that now. I don't think I need many words to express to you that people can see us. All the people that have come and been saying this person said they saw. People are seeing. So even when you are leading a people, like I'm going to just say, she needs a bit of passion to take her roles. Look, we are not engineering people, wiring people to pay to give up. But when you come, like, it does not matter. They won't give it. Have you dropped your offering? Yes, rise up, let's share. If Eddie were to watch this now and you have problem, you should read that minute and you should that you have problem because you're the one laughing. And there's no noise making for this call. Passion that cannot be shown. Do you understand? That's what me. I don't know that to do. I'm not saying raise your voice the way I raise my voice. When I climbed up, oh yes, I do raise my voice is high now. When I mounted the podium yesterday, my spirit was very low. I started very calm. I just got that I began to jack back here. I started coming to the side. The tempo began to rise, the energy began to come. This is my own nature. Some people don't have that energy. I'm not saying come and mimic that, but there must be something. When Pastor Paula is speaking, her voice is actually not high, right? In fact, she has a rising and modulation. Good, but there's an intensity in her voice. And now we need to just shout hallelujah. And Celebration, hallelujah. That alone will motivate you. Wolima will just, she's not raising her voice, but she just goes. And then she moves around. She has it. Oh, I need to tell you. You don't understand it yet. Because if you understand this thing, if you have revelation about hallelujah, even in my bedroom, even in my house, I shout. I will shout. Yeah, that's another example. She, passion, energy, voice, body, but you cannot compare yourself to that. But everybody has expression of passion. So when so don't come and say, I'm not like you people because you don't talk. No, we can tell when there is passion. Passion is from here, it's not here. Do we understand? So, and it is girls' turn. I'm done. Thank you. Yeah. Please, before they go and take my cross, I will not ignore it. It's more than 35 million to me. God's provision, Jerusalem. God's provision. Okay, I put it on my back. When I'm changing back, I just visit. So please, don't let it be lost. It's more than
At the price?
5 minutes. No, you drop your 1K now.
No need, you don't have to. MMA, number 2 again today. Yes. Second time. Your money is plenty.
Let's appreciate PFI. They have dropped our 5K time. I do that not to pay, but she said they should pay. That's what our office has been. So, management course. So 5K. Hallelujah. Let's appreciate that for paying that.
We celebrate you, ma.
So, I will give you your.
Should we do a presentation?
Yes. And I pray that you forget it again.
No, because as an yesterday I was ignorant. So if I knew that the book was there, I would have taken it. So I pray for ignorance. But now that I know, I will not forget it consciously. And you said something that took me. You said I was not present. Because if I was present, I would have known that. So I just realized that because at that time that I was selling it, I was restricted something. Thank you very much. So this is to present.
Please, objection, my lord.
Yes. No, you're not.
So I don't know why you're doing this.
Communication and emotion plus behavior. Just to show. See? Very recorded. I hereby present to Pastor Lola Vpwm our book after paying our fine, which we appreciate, compliance. So for every other person,
Authenticity and integrity.
Yes, authenticity and integrity. For every other person that has gone to the restroom, that has yet to make their payment, please, we use this. This is a shining example of somebody who is compliant.
Very authentic.
Yeah, very authentic.
All value, submission.
Integrity.
Integrity.
Celebrate.
We celebrate you,
celebrate you.
Thank you very much. Administrator, I appreciate your
Splendiferous intentionality.
I appreciate your professionalism. Why? Because you mentioned something that actually hits me. One, I was ignorant of the fact that that book was kept from me. And then secondly, she said that everybody received theirs. I didn't receive mine because I was not present. Wow. I accepted it because I realized that at the time, maybe when those books were being distributed, I was sending a text to someone or I was responding to somebody and I was not obvious of the fact that that book was. So it means that as of that time, I was not 100% present. So that's a big deal for me. That anytime and anywhere, especially when it's a serious, we are in a conference, there's some things that pass by that you are not oblivious of. And you can now argue it blindly. So I am grateful and I told myself that I'll have to pay the cost that it is. And by the grace of God, I will review this book. And I will share it with you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Administrator, please respond.
Yeah, your truth well.
So thank you.
DB. You gave a body.
So thank you for your humble submission. We really appreciate this. Thank you for accepting that error, that mistake, and it shows the sincerity of your heart. Yes, and we know that definitely this next session and every other session, you will be present, you will be active, and you won't miss anything again. Thank you. We celebrate what we celebrate. Yeah? To review. Yeah. Don't worry. The way we reviewed whatever, what did you read? What was your in this team? Everybody who makes it in the team will do
Yes. Okay. Let's see so that we can finish on time. So the first thing I would say is we'll be talking about something quite interesting, and it's the work that we are all going to get into and how everything ties up. All this mission that we'll be talking about, and how it affects you and how we are going to translate it down to our people. Okay. So I want to apologize, my slides are not beautiful today, but it's all about communicating, getting the information out. So, okay, so welcome to class. My name is Dr. Bukola Adewa. Clap. Okay, so we want to see what we are taking on
is to see how our roles contribute to fulfilling the vision. We are now clear about the vision. Vpwm has extensively explained. So what we are doing or what we will start contributes to that. And so that was the key objective, the main thing that we are looking at. So our key objectives will be an overview of the mission and purpose. I might not dwell on that, we have done that. Interpreting our roles, as what we will talk about, describe about our governance, corporate governance, our responsibilities, the decision-making process, and then identify reporting lines and our expectations for collaboration. We expect us to work together. And also, we want to talk about ministry policies and procedures. Okay, so let's remind ourselves of the mission. Please, let's read it together. Restoring God's original intent through prayer, lifestyle, and empowerment. Okay, so it's through prayer, lifestyle, and empowerment. And our chief servant had already explained how in everything we are to be bringing these three things up. So with everything that we do, does it align with prayer? How does that thing affect our lifestyle? And how does it empower people to get better? So these three things across all sectors, across all tasks. Now our mission strategies, let's read it together too.
Developing your spiritual vigor, lose the chains of injustice and tie the laws of evil, destroy age-long bondage, never set the oppressed free, rebuild the ancient ruins and repair broken walls, heal the hungry and clothe the naked, provide shelter for the poor wanderer, ensure family bonds and communities.
Okay, so these things, as we know, they are not just mere words. And with everything that we do, the mission strategies, they are what are the actual things that we will do to achieve the mission that we stated before. We said through our mission is the three key words: prayer, lifestyle, and empowerment, right? And any mission is what you will do to ensure you achieve the vision, right? It is the way you want to go to get you to the vision. Now, we have now further broken down our mission and said that, okay, for us to achieve this mission, we will make sure we go through these steps. We want to, so there is a deliberate thing. If within your unit, within your center, within any team that you are coordinating, you make sure you call for prayer meetings. You want to make people strengthen their spiritual people. It is a step towards achieving the overall mission, and which in turn will give us that our vision of enforcing the victory of Calvary. So everything is interwoven and it moves, it flows into one another. I was at a training over the weekend, and that organization, by the time I got there, when they were talking, they said they don't use units, they don't use departments, they use streams because they flow into each other. So they don't say the unit A, unit department A, they use streams because they flow. So all these things, they flow into each other, and you will see how even which into their streams. Our teams are streams. The centers we oversee, their streams. They flow into each other. And so we are intertwined in everything. And it is in that complex format that we are going to use to achieve these strategies. So we will see how we will break it down and see how it works. Well, we've defined the ministry mission. I won't dwell on this because Dr. Memo has done a great job there. Please let's appreciate that for the make my work easy. Talk too much. So, okay, so we want to first of all look at the importance of alignment with the mission. How important is this for us to align with this mission? Number one, by the time we do it, there will be a fulfillment of our spiritual calling. There will be a fulfillment. You will have the inner satisfaction. Those innate things, you know, those feelings that we can't express like that. It will be those like text within us. They will be satisfied by the time we take this on. Now, it also gives us long-term sustainability for the ministry because we start practicing it. Now, imagine how long we've had this vision and we've been carrying it, and it will still outlive us by the grace of God. Yes, and it will still keep going. So there's long-term sustainability. And then because we are doing it and we keep repeating it, there's consistency. We are bringing it on board into everything that we do. So there's consistency. Everybody, the next set of management team, they are following again. All they are about is destroying a long bondage. They too, they are improving spiritual vigor. All this. So there is consistency and it will give long-term sustainability. Yeah. Then with this, we have purposeful direction. Now we are clear. Nobody is not like we don't know what we are supposed to do, or we don't even know what the ministry wants to do. We already know. This is clear. There's nothing vague about it. So anything we want to do must align with those our mission strategies, and in which we eventually deliver our mission to us. So we are clear. And then there's unity and cohesion. Now, like we said, we are streams. We have flown into each other, and there's the unity of purpose because it is one direction, one focus. They've given us one thing. And so that is what we are looking at. All of us, we are channeling towards. Then there's adaptability. That is, how adaptable are we? Flexibility. Oh, something is happening here. We can't achieve so much of prayer time here. So how adaptable can we switch? Does it have to be? Maybe for ministry has prayer meeting at 6 a.m. We are doing goodness program, and it is affecting the timing for maybe your units or your team's prayer meeting that you have scheduled already or something. So you must be able to be flexible, to be adaptable. How do you want to do it? Instead of you having a 1 hour meeting, do you want to reduce it to a 30 minutes for this period? Do you want to do? There will be that adaptability. And then there's focus and prioritization. That is, we all know that this is the way. We want to achieve these strategies. That is what everything we are doing is about. So we have to prioritize anything that is not really contributing to that mission strategy. It's not worth it. for us to channel energy into that. It might be something that will contribute a little or maybe a minute thing, but we want to focus on the key things that we remember we are a ministry with results. So the key things that will deliver results, that is what we should.
Sorry, I quickly want to say something about the focus and the prioritization. Like maybe the team, we are having a meeting and it clashes with ministry program. So our priority is for the ministry program. So we need to like reschedule for the team so that we just
Yes. Okay, so then there's impact and effectiveness. When you can just imagine if we all take this and we are pursuing it seriously, and see the energy we will generate will be serious. We will do so much. The impact will be seen. It will be a sharp thing. As in, let's just commit to it, even 1 month, that we will do this. Everybody, we are doing this task, so everything, we want to achieve this, and we generate that energy for that period. You will see the impact and its effectiveness. It will be sharp, and we will see. Now, also there's accountability of all things. When we have giving our report is our accountability. Sending in report, ensuring that anything committed to us, whether financial in any other form, we are accountable for it, accountable at all times. Then, when we have all this, there's inspiration and motivation. Look, when everybody wants to associate with success. So when things are working well, you want to be a part of it. You are excited because there's motivation, there's inspiration. Right now, I'm sure there's, for many of us, we join that there's improved motivation because yes, the hall is getting fuller. At least every day we are increasing the nomenclature. So
All members are
old members are showing up and all that. It's motivation. You want to do more. You want to be, oh wow, things are looking well. So there's inspiration and motivation. So these are the things that by the time we are looking at this, you can sit down and just look at it again, because it should give us real inspiration.
I say something. Yes. Do you know, I realized that it was I'm not saying it's because of that particularly, but it was after we resumed that they began to decorate that place in a special way.
Yes.
And people began to come. Yeah. So that shows you that the excellent ambience is part of also what makes you. Yes. It may not sound what it is. It is. But when they came and they still met the standard of what if it was looking sharp, the motivation you're talking about, they won't gain it, so they may not come. But they saw what they wanted, they came, they're coming again and then they're calling themselves.
Okay. Yes. So we want to look at the role of pastors and ministers. Now I will share the job description so that we can, but I will skip for now because I want us to understand some other things. Now, this is what we have currently. It might change. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it is changing, but I'm just saying it shall change. It shall change. Anything. Okay, so this is what we have currently. Now, the reason why this is important is for us to understand our roles. And you see, there might be need for some enforcement at some. at some point in time. Because you see, it is normal in life that not everybody will complete. And it is so normal that people can say or do anything. I can remember that Sister Kemi family shared with me one that somebody one HOU challenged that why should she send a report to you or something? Was it a report or something? Send a report to you when she's already sending me somewhere else.
No, it was a meeting. We were having a meeting with their pastor. So I called for a meeting.
Okay, she called for a meeting. And the AHOU was saying she can't. Why is the CL calling for a meeting again when their pastor has already called for a meeting, right? So this is where the clarity. This is where the need for clarity and the need for us to understand our own roles, so that when we are explaining to that person, or somebody has sent me that message, so why should I do this again? Then we'll be able to explain like gentle child of God. Okay, because it's true. You could have sent some emoji. Dr. Mukini. Okay, so we have our teams. And we have the membership, ministry, evangelism, maturity, information management, and then the admin. Now, under the teams, each team has a minister that works with a pastor. There's a pastor in charge of the team, there's a minister. Then also, we recruit and put the centers under pastors. So each pastor already has a minister. So automatically the center is under that pastor, right? Now we have the assistant center leader, then the heads of units. Now, what's that person that was asking Sister Kemi was saying that pastor has called for a meeting. The pastor that called for a meeting is calling most likely based on the team. Yes. Based on the membership team. Yes. And has now called for a meeting, right? The AHOU that does not want to comply thinks that since the pastor is already calling for a meeting, that's fine. We should not call for double meeting. Why are we doing so much? Now, the center leader is calling for a meeting because she is in charge of that center. So, this is what I've been craving that we have the opportunity to do during AWR. Yeah, we just couldn't have it that. Yeah, we need time for this. Dedicated, so that everybody, yes, will understand it. People are always still confused.
Will have the knowledge. Everybody will have the knowledge.
So they will have the knowledge. So this is the main structure that we currently operate. So there are two legs: the leg of the team, the leg of the center. Okay, so now let's look at the reporting lines. within the ministry. Okay, so here now, it's now defined. The teams are here. We have the center line here. Now, if you would look at this, you will see the red lines, they are the authority lines. Lines of authority. The black lines, they are the reporting lines. The straight line without any arrow, they are relationship line. And then we have this broken line, which is the approving authority. So we have the pastors here, and they are in direct relationship with the teams, right? Now, also the ministers' direct relationship with the teams. The center leader is in direct relationship with the teams also, because the units, they are within the center. So there's still a direct relationship. The assistant center leader, same. But see that there's no direct reporting here. Right? Okay. So now we have the heads of unit and assistant head of unit. Under their team is where their strong functionality is. Right? So they are functioning here. So there's this heads of unit, HOU is coming here. This is like the head of teams. Let's say the pastors are here also, as in the teams. So there's this direct reporting line, the red line, the authority here. Also, heads of units here, and reporting and authority, they are in these two sides. And you can see that this is authority is flowing from here down. Pastors, they have authority over ministers, have authority over center leaders, like that. Ministers have authority over center leaders and all. Because many people at times do not know if their minister actually has authority over the center leader. And we have seen center leaders who won't take authority even from pastor, but want it to come from chief servants.
They are the set person over the center. So that the work rests on them, and they have final authority over their center.
Doctor, I want to say something. I remember that the last organogram we have, the center leaders were reporting directly to you, to the administrator. I don't know whether, because that is not what we have now. No. I know that the way it works, the center leaders are under you. I don't know whether
we used to have it.
Yes,
I know. But it was changed. No, we even know we don't used to have that. What we had, they had access, and I was just the administrator was just an intermediary. Because she does operations for me. So it was just an intermediary, not that I was defining their final report. So they had that. That was before we had supervising pastors. That was before we had supervising pastors. But now that we have supervising pastors who will now report to the chief. So their reporting line goes through the center leaders, goes through minister to pastor. Not anyway. If you can, this current relationship, they don't even have so much to do with that. if not for just to keep because of the rule, just to keep for records and everything. So their what's it called? Their reports should go straight to the minister and to the pastor. So that's it. Now under the admin, we have the treasury, we have admin, we have HR. So that's currently this structure. And now this, from treasury, there's an approving line to the pastor. So any pastor can be put in this role to the treasury. But I don't know what they do.
No, that's not it. I didn't get that. Any pastor can be put in charge of treasury as pastor in charge of treasury.
No, not as pastor in charge of treasury, as approving pastor.
Okay, like
if you are given a role, like in reality, we can't. I've thought about it. I don't think all requisitions should be sent directly to her. That will be waiting on her for approval. So that can be delegated to someone. So the fact that you have that, by the time you go through the JD now, you realize that the JD says, and you can be assigned any other person. So the fact that you are a minister or pastor in charge of leadership or membership or anything does not mean you can't be the one that will be asked to be the approving person. Right? You can be the approving pastor for treasury. So that is where this line is coming from. Okay. So then we have the information management. So the information management currently serves like the media. Now, though it's broader than that, by the time we have more strength, more capacity, we should be able to segment in proper terms what our